All right, we're here today with Daniel Young, Nathan Guscott, and Dean Van Lunenburg. You guys are all freshmen on the men's basketball team this year, all come from Australia. I wanted to talk to you guys, just kind of talk about your story and how you made it to Baker. First off, Daniel, what was your first contact with Baker University, and how did you make it over here to Baldwin City?
Well, I first got in contact with Baker when I met Matt Woodcock in Sydney. He came to my basketball club, and someone from my basketball club got in contact with me and told me to go up there. And so I went up to my club and I spoke to Woodcock, and he watched me work out, and he said he liked what he saw. So he sent me in contact with Coach Dooley, and then it just went on from there.
And you didn't know Nathan or Dean before that either, did you?
No, I'd never met either of them before I came to Baker.
Cool. Nathan, how about you? Was it a similar story? How about talk about your first experience with Baker?
Yeah, mine was pretty much the same as Dan's. In Coach Woodcock was over in Australia and visited me at the Andrew Bogut Basketball Academy and just saw me play, and we started talking, and then next moment I was getting an email from Baker, and then just went from there. And
Dean, same question from you. You had met Nathan before, right? Before, where did you meet him?
Yeah, I was just going to a basketball stadium somewhere in Victoria, Melbourne, and I just happened to catch one of Nathan's games, and before that I heard on the Baker Facebook page that they just signed a new recruit, which was Nathan, and I was fortunate to catch one of his games, and so after the game I just introduced myself. At that point I was pretty solid on my choice going to Baker, and then when I learned that he was going to Baker as well, I just wanted to get a chance to meet him, see what it was like, and yeah, I looked at his game. He had a really good game, so I was very excited to picture playing alongside him, and yeah, that's just
Bring all three of you back in here. Had you guys ever been to the United States before?
I've never. This is the first time I've ever been to America. So.
Either of you guys?
Yeah, same thing. Well, I went to America in 2012. Sort of like went to California as part of a basketball group just to get some exposure from different colleges. But yeah, other than that.
What are your thoughts, Nathan? Of the United States. You're here right in the middle of it in Kansas. What are your thoughts of the United States so far and your time at Baker?
The United States is good. I like it. It's an easy transition from Australia to America. I feel like we're fairly similar, but then there's things that we're not so much. And no, it's fun. It's good to be here.
What would you say is the biggest difference you've noticed so far?
Biggest difference, I want to say fast food places. They're everywhere compared to Australia. Like there's so many. It's crazy.
Do you have a favorite one, or do you enjoy that, or?
Yeah, it's good. It gives you variety. I like IHOP. IHOP's good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, probably IHOP.
How about you, Daniel? What are some differences you've seen between you living in Australia and then coming here to the United States?
Well, one of the biggest differences for me was definitely the weather. Mm-hmm. Coming from Sydney, sunny beaches, into smack bang middle of Kansas, freezing cold, and also another thing that's going to be real different is chasing winters, going from winter to winter. A lot of people don't understand, but so that'll be tough. That'll be good experience.
Well, let's talk about the basketball team now. You guys have a couple more games coming up this week. Daniel, what's it been like for you to transition now to playing college basketball and playing for Baker?
It was really different actually coming from Australia to America. A completely different style of ball game. It's a lot more physical here, and I think it's a lot less fluent. Well, especially here, it's a lot less flowing. Not as much passing as in Australia as I experienced in Australia anyway. So that was a big difference for me.
Nathan, how about you two? You're here. This is your first year playing college basketball. How's the experience been for you? Playing for Baker and playing with your teammates.
Oh yeah, it's been good. Love the team, the squad. yeah, the transition from being like passing, there's a lot more. Australia's a lot more like European style basketball, and there's not so like the star player and they go and have their 20 points, and there's a lot more. Everyone else sort of gets theirs, but no, it's good. I like it. It's fast. The 35-second shot clock was hard to get used to. Playing defense for 35 seconds, but no. Besides that, it's pretty good.
What are, other than the shot clock, what are some other rules that you had to adjust to?
One and done. Every time I'm one and done, well, majority of the time I'd take a step out and go to run away because everyone crashes and I think it's over. But no, yeah, one and done. The backcourt rule where you can throw it behind backcourt on an inbounds play when it's above the front court. That's about it. Oh yeah, halves. We play quarters.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, that's about it. 24-second shot clock in back home.
They have a 3-second rule, don't they, in Australia?
Yeah, 3 seconds in the key.
Yeah.
Offense.
But on offense? Yeah. How about you, Dean? How's your time been so far in your first season playing college basketball, and just kind of talk about what it means to you to play for Baker and be here in Baldwin City?
Yeah, absolutely. It's been a really good experience. There've been so many things that have been very new to me. One thing is being in the team that we are. We're more of a family than a team. We eat together. We spend time off the court with each other. So that's been a really good experience. Being closer to the team. I've never experienced that. Anywhere back home, it's usually just on the floor, compete against each other, and then go home and see the next day we practice or play or whatever. So it's been very different and very enjoyable as well. Also, I've never been in an environment where there's been something wrong with me, like injury-wise, and then I can just go to the training room and they'll have me on ice or heat or electrotherapy or whatever. Like it's so convenient to have those facilities available. Where back home, if there was something wrong with me, I'd have to actually go see a doctor, and he'll take me from there. Usually pretty expensive, $80 a session. Where here it's all free, convenient, and they'll get you up in shape in a matter of days. So that's been really very fun.
Well, I'd like to thank all three of you for getting together for this interview today, and good luck tomorrow at home. And then good luck Saturday on the road at Missouri Valley.
Thank you very much.